Hey everybody, let's continue playing Master of Magic. And we'll see what happens. I think I can win this time, but I'm not completely certain. We have had a lot of failures in the past. So let's not speak too soon. Alright, our army is slightly wounded. We're fighting Sarah here. We were producing a lot of stuff in our new neutral towns, including a shrine, which will be useful for that city. Trade goods, which actually we should build a builder's hall here, rather than trade goods, because we're making plenty of money, and labor is worth more than buying something later. And I'm surprised we can't buy this shrine. We might be able to a bit later. We have 3 food. Probably don't need that much extra food. You, do some labor. Alrighty. You should do something better than housing, like a granary, or no, spearmint, because the populace needs to be pacified properly. Enough of the rebellion. In fact, in a lot of games, rebellion is a lot worse. I mean, look at Shogun Total War, or other games of that series. Rebellion is really bad in that game. Anyways, we're making gargoyles to come and provide deep, gravelly voices and family-friendly entertainment, of course. as discussed earlier. So, where did the trolls go? This is that classic question. Actually, it's going to take a long time to get those gargoyles, so let's get some more skill. So we can get, in fact, let's get a lot more skill. So we can get gargoyles a lot faster. We're gonna burn some mana. We got mana to burn, and let's burn it. Okay, we got some rogue swordsmen, that's fine. I'll kill them as soon as they get close to the road. I like to have my home extra well defended, just in case something goes wrong. I do need some scouts, because I believe he's somewhere up in this area, but I don't know. It seems like most of these units are coming from this direction, one way or another, or maybe over here, which is basically the same thing. I'm not sure if this is connected, or if this is separate, or what's going on here, but we'll find out. Sexy marketplace time, says the devil. It's the devil's nude markets? Why are you doing these things? I mean, I'm not exactly against nudism, but I get the feeling that you're turning half my empire into a nudist colony while I wasn't looking, and I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that much nudity. I mean, you know, it's like, shouldn't nudity be best done in sort of a private place? You know, a bit more. I mean, not entirely nude beaches, but you know, they're designated areas. I guess it's a nude market, but that's in the middle of the city. I mean, it's too public of a place to be private. Is that what I'm saying? You're certainly making your privates public, that's for sure. Whatever. That's I'm pretty sure that's what's happening there. What have I done with that? Or that's what I immediately apparently assume when you have a nude demon as your symbol for stuff. Economic policy. I mean, what does that say? What does that say to the people? It says nude sexy time. Nude sexy devil time, that's what it says to me. That's the interpretation that most people went with, and while I can't blame them, I feel awkward. I just, to be honest. Alright, so there's a large stack of trolls coming for my large stack of people in the city of Raugwal. A rogue wall. This is a rogue wall! The last person who assaulted a rogue wall died a horrible death. Because the wall is rogue. It's rogue? We don't have a wall, actually, at Rogue Wall. The wall with rogue. I mean, we do need to build a wall here, you know? That would be nice. But that, you know, the nice thing about not having a wall is that I don't have to ask the eternal question, should I sally forth? Or should I hide behind my wall? Because, I mean, sometimes I just don't know the exact answer. Whereas, in this case, it's obvious, you just sally forth. And also, everyone has to go through the gate. I mean, sometimes walls can be a problem. Sometimes they can be a solution. Just saying. And there's maintenance. I mean, all the buildings have maintenance. Although I got a ton of gold, so... I mean, I guess I really should... I also need some engineers, actually. I'm going to build some engineers, because I want to patch these holes. There's a lot of potholes in the road. The yellow brick road. And I think we've lost several Dorothys and Scarecrows, and there's all these cowardly lions piling up. So, did you see the Munchkin village on the yellow brick road? No, exactly, potholes. There was a Munchkin race, but there isn't anymore. And my lord, it's quite frankly, it's your fault. Oh, I don't have enough mana for the gargoyles anymore. Well, we can take care of this. I've got too much skill and not enough power. That sounds like a euphemism. Well, actually, first, another way to get power is to get a shrine, and I can't afford that shrine, but I can afford this shrine. Let's buy a shrine first, and with the remaining gold, we will make a gargoyle, and maybe we have to convert. We need 79 mana to make a gargoyle, so we can't be losing that much mana. And actually, we have 22 casting skills, so we need to be making 22 mana a turn to be effectively using it. So we are losing, what, something? 2 more. Okay. 30 mana, whatever, fine. I'll be producing a little extra. And, no, that's green. Spells. Gargoyles, I'll have them in 3 turns at this rate. That is good. And they will have... So I guess... Are all my shrines that way too? Is that what I'm saying? Is that what we're worshipping? Nudity? And devils? Probably. Well, it's whatever you want to do. It's kind of like a free temple. That's what I said earlier. No, that's right. This is Dark Elves. I forgot who I was dealing with. You build a library. You're not really good at making money, but you are good at making spell power and such. You've got great wizards, so you build the library and we'll get to your wizard dudes. Can we take that? It's unexplored. We might want to check that place out at some point, but... Let's... How are we feeling? We've got a scout going out. We're feeling kind of healthy, but there's been a lot of rogues on the road, so... Okay, you're under control. You built troops and you're under control, so build a granary. Because... And also build adequate food to your thingy. Damn it, I didn't mean to hit the button twice. That's alright. So... Let's build here an armory, so we can continue building troops, because we want lots more troops. And we'll patch that hole that was unfortunately created by the lost city of the Lizard Man. We'll stick around that town one more turn. We'll see what's over here. Oh, I keep forgetting to allocate my food. Gargoyles are actually a lot smaller than I would expect based on that Disney cartoon, basically, or other things. Yeah, we're small gargoyles. We have raspy voices that are gravelly, but we're not. Forget the deep part. and family-friendly entertainment, you can forget that too. Yeah. What? Who do you think you're talking to? Disney's gargoyles? No, we're not. We're not that. No. Well, do you want to get sued? These are micro proses gargoyles. Wait, no, we can't do the theme music either. No theme music. Nothing. Oh, no more engineers. We need more hammer hands. People with hammers for hands. Chop off their hands and attach hammers and send them on their way. Perhaps give them a few practice swings first. Give them a drink. Or give them a drink before you chop off their hands, and then after you chop off their hands. Just drinking throughout the whole procedure. Okay, so yeah, let's pay for the Builder's Hall. Let's pay for the shrine. Let's not pay for the library. It's no friend of mine. No, it is. It's just I can't afford it. That's a stack of swordsmen. Oh yes, and yes, I forgot to mention. Yes, we did find Death Mound in Syrah's new fortress. So we need to do something about that. Alright. More gargoyles. So how in the world did it get settlers over here, actually? Can they fly? I would really like to know how he pulled that one off. He must have, or he must have just snuck by, I guess. Maybe I saw him earlier. I'm not sure. We need to get this town under control. Build spearmen. This town is under control, and that's good, so they get a granary for being good people. Okay, so we've got the Doombat and the Bard, and then a bunch of Shaman. A whole lot of Shaman. Keep scouting, my friend. Well, the road's not complete yet, but that's not going to stop us from continuing on our way. They hurt us last time with the Fireball. And also, they've got a healer and a barbarian and some spearmen. They could potentially attack me. But I don't want those settlers roaming around. But I don't want to get my new gargoyles killed, so nope. Oh no, we don't want to die. Run away, says the gargoyles in their not actually very appealing, nasally gargoyle voices. Gravelly. Slightly gravelly, in an annoying way, voices. We need more mana, because we keep getting more skilled. So, making 29 mana a turn, 23. That's actually a little bit too much. We can actually allocate a little to research, perhaps. Would be cool. Then we can get chimeras. We'll make a little extra mana so we can protect ourselves if we need it in combat. Always another important use of mana, of course. Build a swordsman to pacify an angry populace. Why did you walk out into the desert? We like the desert because it is a great place. Wait, now they've converted to a desert culture now. We like the desert because it's a great place to do drinking and look up in the stars in the wee hours of the night. Yeah. You can hear yourself think. I don't know. Because I'm stupid, I clicked wrong. And that sucks. That's alright. But I can always blame the dwarves. So, swordsman coming up. Just rogue swordsman, so that's fine. We have an extra hammer hands here, so we're gonna move him to pacify the public. Except for the public doesn't care. Maybe they'll care about some gargoyles. No. I'm not sure. Do they care about mythical creatures? We don't care about your wee gargoyles. They don't pacify us into doing anything. My great granddad was a. My great granddad built the gargoyles out of his with his wee pinky. Something, I don't know. Yeah, so I want to kill the settlers, because then they'll break up the road if I don't. And I just fixed that road, so you're not gonna go building places and destroying my roads, you understand? We weren't planning to destroy your road. We were trying to build there. Exactly, and then we're gonna have to level the place. You understand. Do you have to level the place? Well, I couldn't use the road until the place gets larger than a hamlet. Until it becomes a hamlet, and then once it becomes a hamlet, then I can take the place over. Until then, your troops would be blocking the road, and if I took it before, then it would get destroyed. You don't understand. It's just because of how the game works, I would have to destroy you. It's just game rules. I don't make them. I don't like exterminating populaces. I'm not a bad guy. But I value roads more than settlers of opponents. Roads without potholes. I mean, it's for the munchkins. You don't understand. So some shaman are creeping up on this town, and a lot of swordsmen and spearmen. And they could use the road and cause terror along the whole entire roadway. So let's attack them, instead of letting them attack us. Very good idea, I think, on my part. One moment. Okay, so we have built the road. I don't know what to do with my engineers now. I guess we could connect up this last city of mine. That'll be a good thing to do. Probably. They are slowly building spearmen. Might be a good idea to have a little bit of extra food, just in case of a food emergency. Those can come about. And yeah, I'll take the granary for 20 gold. Yes. Library. And how are those gargoyles? Those gargoyles are coming along. Actually, yeah, maybe we should buy these spearmen to pacify the public here. Because that is a nice town, actually. And I should be making better use of it. Okay, so we're running low on gold. Alright then. On with the show. Granary. So, make a library? That sounds good. You're producing a bit too much food here, actually. We should produce food equivalent to our garrison, unless it's an important city like the main one. And then I can, skip that rule. Eldritch Weapon has been dispelled. You're jerks. Do you know how expensive that spell is? I guess he does. That's why he spelled it. So we've got Holy Weapon Swordsman fighting. I do have a few of my own spells, but I'd be casting a 1.5 times expense, and I'd rather use the energy on gargoyles. You have gained a fame! By the way, what is our fame? 14! Very good, sir. Build a road. Pacify the public and defend the city. And yeah, you should be making that much food. Spearmen, good, yeah. We could buy the library, which actually, yes, let's do that. And then next you can build some spearmen, yes, to pacify the people. Fly over the ocean and kill my opponents. It's a catchy song. Very popular. It always ranks #1 in the pop charts. Okay. Continue things along. Library constructed. Spearmen on the way. We built some more swordsmen. We don't need that much, do we? So we can just send these guys somewhere else. That's the fun of the Magic Road. Got you patrol there. And you. Enough with the swordsmen. Swordsmen already. Shawarma? No, no thank you. Fighters Guild, please. We are the gargoyles. Okay, producing spearmen here. We probably should do something about that yon little town over there. But well, we are producing plenty of hammer hands. They could make it a stop on their way. But I don't want to just stomp that town into oblivion like I did so many others. I'll let it grow a little bit, you know? Syrah has a lot more resources than I do, and if he happens to spend some gold on the city before I take it over, you know, I don't necessarily mind if his superior management skills, you know, affect it for a while. And then I take it over a nicely, well, enhanced city. That would be, you know, that would be right up my, alley there. Yes, shrine, or the library, not a shrine. It's already got other things. Okay. Halberds, moving troops forward. He has Elvis lords, and priests, and shaman, and the Doombot. Alright, well I've got my own flying troops. So that hopefully should take care of the Doombot. But they do have a full stack of troops, so maybe I should summon those new gargoyles and get them over here. That does sound like a good plan. Although they could potentially upgrade their garrison. Their garrison is at maximum number of troops. So they can't upgrade the number. They could potentially build extra troops and sally forth and wound my troops, and that would be bad, actually. But no, I think I'll be alright. Famous last words. I think it'll be alright. I don't think they hear us, Klaus. What's that? Oh no. So, we've got another 3 troops moving forward. Did I say tree? 3. 3 troops moving forward. 3 troops! There are 3 troops. They are treants. Made from trees. Robots in disguise. Trees in disguise. Trees down. Okay. Relax. I'm going crazy here. Well... Now I've got extra mana that I can put into researching the Chimera, which I can have in 22 turns. So maybe actually I should cast, like, re-eldritch the weapons of my dwarves? That sounds like a thing to do. Yeah, let's re-eldritch some weapons. That's... Re-eldritch. Let's eldritch some weaponry, shall we? Completely eldritched. Not a lick of, normalcy about it. Nothing mundane about these weapons. Nope. Eldritch. I like that word. It's a fun word. Eldritch. I'm going to have to use that word more. If I ever write a short horror story or something. So when can you use Eldritch? When you're talking about these weapons. That's one of the few times, I mean, really. So, Eldritch! Eldritch potato chips. Now made by Doritos. Doritos new Eldritch flavor. What? Oh, don't eat too many, you'll summon Cthulhu. What? Oh, Eldritch potato chips. I don't know. Why did I say that? That's hilarious. I'm killing myself here. I need to wipe the tears of laughter out of my eyes, because that is a silly random thing I just thought of. Well, we're dealing with Veronica the Bard. I am Veronica the Bard. Who likes to run away. Okay, well they lost their... Ow! Well, that deals with the problem of having too many troops in the stack, and Veronica is still alive. It seems like, I swear, in this game, heroes have a much better chance of running away than normal soldiers. It could just be the way things work out, luck-wise, but it just feels like heroes, when they run away, have a better chance of getting away than your average dude. Group of dudes. Units. Or mythical dude. or female. Do that. Okay. Nice to meet you, Ariel. You're not instantly trying to kill me because I'm not death, I'm chaos. That sounds bad, but apparently you're okay with that. That's fine. I am chaos. I will disrupt the world with fire and brimstone and new devil worshipping. Okay, and life. Okay. Guess we'll get along then. Works for me. Eldritch weaponry. It is perfectly rich in elder. It is elder rich. Rich and creamy and tasting good, yeah. So we have met Ariel. She is neutral. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna hang up the phone, because what books do you have? You're holy. You've got a little bit of nature, which is why you've got sprites. You're a Thurgist, which means you want to research all sorts of new spells. You're lawful. There's a loud dump truck in the background you may hear. Beep, beep, beep. But that's fine, it happens. Live in the city. Johann the Barbarian, Zoran the Sage, Demon... I should get better soundproofing. Demon the Warrior Mage. Stuff. Bunch of heroes. Full up on heroes. 12 fame. She's charismatic. Everyone's charismatic these days. Except for me. But I've got 14 fame, so that's cool. I would like a hero, though. She has less fame than me, but more heroes. Is that fair? I ask you. I'm telling you, it's not fair. I asked you twice, but you didn't respond magically through the camera. I'm sure you'll respond through comments. I mean, if you want to. Not necessary. Wiser? Wisier? Who is that? Who is Wisier? Wizier. Wizier the Dervish! I'm Wizier the Dervish. The Dervish. Oh, I wish I had the Dervish. The Dervish is really cool. You remember the Dervish? He's a noble. Alright, so we've got 2 gargoyles. my eldritch weapons! So, Elvis Lords. They pierce your armor, which is nasty, and they've got first strike, which is pretty cool. But elves and dwarves have a long-standing feud, and we're not going to lose to some Ponzi lords of the arcane worlds. It'll take a lot more than Elvises on horses to take us out, to make us afraid. Alright, so, we've got some gargoyles, and they've got their Doombat in front of the gate. Oh, cut that out! They've got their Doombat in front of the gate, so we can't attack aerial units. So that means that unless they attack us, we can't get in the city, can we? Well, that was a shame, a kind of a waste of a gargoyle. I kind of wish I didn't have him out front, except for magic doesn't care about distance. Well, they're out of magic now. But it's a shame to lose some gargoyles so easily, but I guess that could have been one of my hammer hands. Okay. And yes, they refuse to attack. That is a abusive tactic, I must say. Because if they kept ending turn and they kept doing nothing, like so, eventually the combat would end. And I wouldn't be able to engage them in melee, and so then all the ranged units would get reloaded. And then they'd just be able to do that again and again. I could actually use that tactic for defense. And it'd just be a bunch of BS. Uh-oh, it looks like our gargoyles are losing. Because of the firewall. Darn it, I should have made the Doom Bomb. Those things are dynamite. The gargoyles have good defense, but it doesn't mean anything when compared to immolation. Well, blimey. Well, there's only one thing to do about this. We're going to have to pull back. Turn on auto. Just waits. Instantly exhausted. They get reloaded for free. This is a bunch of BS right here. I mean, if I really want to win the game, I can just use that tactic, but that would be dishonorable. But they're using it on me in this case, so, I mean, is it completely unfair? I ask you. Sort of. Well, a Doombat costs 300 mana. Oh, I should have been casting offensive magic on that bastard. That's what I should be doing. Well, if nothing else, we'll get Chimeras in 41 turns. That's a long time. But hopefully... Oh, and maybe we can get some ranged help from the Dark Elves. At what point can you make some magic troops? Some point. Well, keep making spearmen to defend yourself. Pacify your populace. But some ranged units would be nice in my army to help even things out. Guess we can't exchange spells. Well, you're useless to me then. Just wondering how things were. Just checking in. You're abusing the rules. That's what I wanted to say to you. You're an abuser. Cut it out. Well, this is a problem. I don't know what to do about this, actually. I'm stymied. This isn't very nice at all. We'll buy that. Maybe we can get some centaurs up here, actually. But I don't have that guild. Okay. Does anyone have some? I could get shaman as well. Shaman. I mean, I keep saying shaman. Get some shaman. There you go, eh? Get some shaman. Oh, this is very unexpected. And every extra turn I waste is another turn that all my other enemies get more powerful. Which is a problem. So I need to do something about this quickly. All those range units are reloaded. They've got a Doombat guarding the gates. If I attack again, presumably the Doombat will still be at the gates. They're being abusive! What do I do? I could cast a spell like a lightning bolt, but I'm not sure that the spell will be powerful enough. 26 skill, but it might be enough to make the gargoyles win. Maybe I can get also a ranged unit. It's not actually changed, but I'm gonna be getting Minotaurs. I have nothing but melee units. The only ranged units I can possibly get are those shaman. At the moment. It looks like. It does definitely show a deficiency on my part. But I mean, really, I researched the gargoyles. I thought that was good enough for air power, but Doombats are better at melee. I mean, Doombats are just better. I should have been summoning the Doombat. I guess let's just start summoning the Doombat. What else can we do? They have a Doombat, you get a Doombat. Everybody gets a Doombat. And I guess it'll work out, right? It's just gonna be a delay. That's all. Still, what a neat strategy. Just have a city full of range units and an air unit in front of it. I mean, I guess I could use it, but it seems somehow abusive, doesn't it? I think so. If I had more skill, maybe I could nuke the bat. Maybe I can nuke the bat. It's either I nuke the bat or I get my own bat. It's going to be quite a few turns before I get my own bat. But having your own bat does seem a bit better. Oh, come now, Ariel. What did I do to you? What games? We didn't... Did I lose a game here? I mean... I lost some games in the past. I realize I'm chaos, but is that really a reason to go to war like that, you big meanie? Oh, is that town gone? The town just died on its own. No wonder all those heroes came over suddenly. Oh, probably because Ariel killed it. Construction of a library. Alrighty then. So we also get a smithy. Seems like the thing to do. Move our troops along the magic road. And where are these southern troops coming from? Perhaps we should just kill their southern forces then, shall we? If we can't kill their home. I mean, what other choice do I have? Two versus one sounds like pretty good odds, even when they've got magic involved. Ouchie. Killed him instead. Thank you. Very good. That is quite an annoyance, I must say. Okay, gargoyles, go home and get your wounds healed. You're doing no good standing around like this. I guess you can walk around and kill stuff. Wait, were these spearmen necessary? Or were they They were necessary. Okay. You patrol. No more spearmen. We need some sort of place that will produce wizards. Because you're like wizard people, so yeah, do that. You'll get more research. You'll produce some wizards. Everyone will be happy. It's too much food. That's just right. Okay. So, we're buying some spearmen. We've got some extra money to throw around. But we're not going to use it. Alright. Hellwood has grown. That's some extra troops. Enemy troops, I mean. So, you stay there. You guys go kill that shaman. Okay, halt. Step back. Now. So nice that they attack the people in front. Now you guys, come back home and assist what's happening here. So, we've got some food deficit. Guess we've got a large garrison here, so I guess we'll produce some extra food from this town. We know it won't get taken out this turn, at least. And you're not producing adequate food either, actually. But that might be too much food. Well, you're going to produce more spearmen, because these are some very, very rebellious trolls, actually. And any unit provides just as much pacification power, as it were. Okay, so you're producing extra food. You can get to work. And that works. Okay, so we're being assaulted by all of his heroes. The Dervish, the Bard, Fritz the Barbarian, and Clara the Healer. Or Carla the Healer, I'm sorry. What did I say? Dispel magic true. My eldritch weaponry. It's not very nice. Oh, and then you're using your own eldritch weapons, huh? Oh, wait, they're not gonna... Oh, they are gonna attack us. Okay, fine. I was worried that having auto-on would just allow them to get away. But nope. Yeah, let's just stay behind the walls and let them assault us. Because they're stupid. Wait, not all of them are going to assault. No, they are. Just one after another. Fine. Yeah, you know what? Do that. Even though I'm not really afraid of these heroes. Okay, that was interesting. An interesting death of all of Syrah's heroes. So, marketplace. Why was I building that, actually? I don't know why I was building that. Minotaurs cost more. Let's build some Minotaurs, and we won't lose any production. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We got some unrest there. And these people are wounded, so they'll just stay there. And yeah, rendezvous with those troops, and we'll take out those swordsmen. Of course, I don't really want my gargoyles getting snuffed, because they're vital for helping me get that Doombat. So actually, that was actually kind of pointlessly risky. I'm not sure why I'm building this road, it just seems like a place to go. I just have road builders. Maybe I should build towards the enemy's home. That would probably be actually a decent decision on itself. Or in itself. Okay. So the Doombat's coming along. And then I'll also assault him with some mana. And that will be the end of Syrah. He put up a hell of a fight. Especially considering he was a little abusive, actually. But that's fine. Jerk. Cut it out being abusive. Or make me grit my teeth at him. The jerk. Because now I have Ariel up in my face with sprites. This place is beginning to stink of flies. It's attracting flies. The stench. This populace will not pacify, so I might as well send troops south, really. I need more skill for casting. Cut it out with the settlers already. Alright, fine. Be that way. So will moving this unit matter? Yes, moving that unit will actually matter, so we might as well have him stick around. But let's get the gargoyles in position. And let's build a road north. Of course, we might get stepped on by the trolls, so let's build a road in the forest. Sounds illogical, but when there's trolls around, it's the better option. Okay, now if I keep building hammerhands, I will be a poor man. Unless I find something to do with them. Yeah, scouting is necessary, regardless. But curse you, Syrah, you have made me pay a lot of money for my forces. And they're just sitting around, tied up. I mean, that's not very cool, I must admit. So what is guarding this tower here? Let us find out. We are in a deficit of food. This place should be producing 3. That'll take care of it. Obrick has cast awareness. So he is aware of us. And we are aware of him. Oh yes, come straight to my my tower. Jerk. Are you trying to you dare try to assassinate me? I probably shouldn't actually be doing auto battle on one of these fights. And I might consider casting a spell to defend myself, but I'll decide that after that initial engagement. It looks like they'll be fine. But this is a wake-up call to defend my home city a little bit better, actually. Because there will be worse stuff in the future. One more turn for my Doom Battle Chaos. Growing impatient on that front. A Hydra. Well, we can assume it's more than a Hydra. It's probably 8 Hydras with 8 heads. That totals up to a lot of Hydras. That's a lot of serpent heads. No, I mean, they regenerate, so they're jerks. Alright, you need a farmer's market to deal with all the people that you're housing here. I mean, 7. You need, or no, wait, that's 5. 6. You need to make 6, and you're making 6, but still. I want you to make more food for the Empire to make up for the amount you're using. That'll work. Okay, we're at a food deficit. This place is actually producing too much food, which is a shame, because now I have to find somewhere else to make up for that. My home is producing a lot. And you're not producing any. No, you're producing a lot. You're producing more than you should be, really. according to my doctrine. But are you my most well-defended city, really? Kind of. This is my best defended city. It should be my home. Let us change that. You, elite swordsmen, are being exchanged with these hammer hands. Okay, so lots more food in my home. All the food in my world, all the food in the world that I own will not feed that. That was a weird statement, but I just need more food. It is a bit concerning, because it's like if I lose a city that's producing too much food, then I'll take extra losses. Well, I'm counting on this city staying safe, basically. It's kind of a gamble. But I'll have to keep this city safe. That's all there is to it. Doombat. Would you cut it out, Sirrah? Okay. So this allows a lot of things. Like the Wizards Guild. And I do want a Wizards Guild because presumably that will get me wizards. And that sounds perfectly nice. Of course, the Alchemist Guild also allows the Wizards Guild. And costs less. Generates 3 mana. It costs less to construct, but it doesn't help research. But I'll do it. Just because it's quicker to build. Okay, what are we doing here? Right. Okay. You need some city walls, perhaps? Doombot. It looks so small there. But then suddenly it looks gigantic out here. That is a strange decision, I must say. I'm tempted to attack the Hydra, but I think I'll stay away from the Hydra. Okay, we'll move one step closer to the Doombot. And actually, scouting with elite troops like this isn't the best idea, but hey, we found something. And it's guarded by 2 Doombots, which means that it's doubtful we'll be able to get inside. Because they're being jerks with the Doombats. Bots. Bat bots. The Doombat bots. Okay, actually, we need more food. So, I guess we'll just build a Foresters Guild instead of Hammerhands here. Merlin has cast Avernus. A marketplace for the money. Okay, how about a farmer's market here? Okay, we've got a Doombat. We've got Gargoyles. One of our men is wounded, but we've got 95 mana. I'm gonna save the game. Just because we've been playing a little while. Let's attack! My Eldritch Weapon! Not the Eldritch Weapon. Actually, don't go in front, Doombat. That would be bad, because they tend to target the people in front. And maybe magic is affected by range? I don't know. Oh, they were shooting me. They're just wasting the gargoyles. Well, the gargoyles aren't as powerful as the bats, so I guess that's fine. I suppose. It's still one of my flying units, though. Okay, so what should we do to them? We could potentially warp creature. Suffer a penalty. Half strength, half defense, half resistance. Or it could be one of the following. Okay, so it could just be something useless. Or we could just strike it with a lightning bolt. Now, +1 strength per additional mana spent, 5 armor piercing. So it's behooves us to just blow it away with a super powerful lightning bolt. Crack! Okay, it has 9 resistance, so that didn't work. Crack. I was really hoping for a lot more out of that lightning bolts. That was a shame, really. That's alright, that's alright. I'm just blowing those gargoyles away. Alright, Doombat versus Doombat behind a firewall. Let's see who wins. Alright, go Doombat, go! We're going to get inside the city. Thank God. I was worried that Sarah was going to somehow make us lose the game or something. Or just tie us. This is going to tie us up so long that the other guys beat us. Because I really want to beat this game, you guys. I've had to play this game for so long now. So many times. I just don't know when the problem with playing a game a whole bunch of times is making really long videos is that, oh no, Doombat, don't die. I was starting to talk all confident like you're gonna win. Oh well, I still have a gargoyle. I still have a gargoyle even if he dies. Please win, Doombat. Please win, Doombat. They killed each other. All right, that's good. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there and win this battle. You'll die, Sarah, you cheating bastard! We'll hit you with our hammer hands. Alright, we're gonna win this. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. It's just a bunch of shamans now. And the Elvis Lords. Oh, we're Elvis Lords. The Blue Suede Shoes and all that stuff. Hey, baby. We just want to be Elvis Lords. We just want to enter the arcane world and sing a song and do a dance. Something like that. I just want to party. Hey, baby, I just want to party. Just party to death. That's what I think Elvis is most famous for. Partying to death. Did I say that before? Well, I'll say it again. To me, Elvis is a guy... It's like Bender when he was a human being. That's basically what Elvis was. And that's why, despite other things, I like him. Even though he was, like, against the war on drugs and stuff. Alright, to our triumphant, Tiegon banishes Sarah and casts a spell with... He actually has his palm extended. He's not... That's not a Nazi salute. He looks like a Nazi. Why did I choose the guy who looks like a Nazi? Sarah begins casting the spell of return. You find a shatter spell in the ruins. Is that where I got my Doombat spell? Because I didn't remember having that before. Alright. So... You're thinking about coming back here? Maybe I should wait for him to come back just so I can grab another spell when he comes back. I mean, fair play to you, right, sir? Plus, he's got a lot of stuff in there. So what's in this, ruins? It just says zombies. But in reality, it's zombies and skeletons. That's actually very easy. I'm surprised he didn't do it himself. Auto battle! Killing lots of zombies. You have gained a fame and 190 gold. Alright, 23 fame. 23 fame is the name of the save game. Alright, so I am rich. Super rich. So I will buy the market of farmings. And I'm running out of islands, if this is an island. I'm running out of places to conquer on land, so it's nice and fortunate that we have Hydra Tower here. I think some Minotaurs can take on the Hydra, and they're about ready. So this is looking really good. This is looking like a winning game to me again. Now that we've defeated Sarah a second time. And undoubtedly we'll have to defeat him a third time, but that's fine, you know. You know, he's like one of those villains in like a cartoon. that's always coming back and saying, like, I'll get you, Gadget.
I'll get you, Gadget. It's the last thing I do. I'll get you, Gadget.
Well, now, if you want a voice that makes your throat raspy, that guy, I don't know how that guy did that voice without, like, destroying his throat. Because that brings a tear to my eye to do that.
I'll get you, Gadget. I am the claw.
Yeah. That's not easy. It's kind of fun. I'm pretty good. I think that's pretty good. You can tell me if it's total crap or if that's good. Feel free to comment, obviously. But it sounded good to me, but it doesn't feel good in the throat. It's like smoking a pack of cigarettes every time. Instantly. It has the exact effect. No, obviously, there's minus the cancer, but the throat raspiness. It is not fun for the throat. Okay, so that is more food than we want. That is... Oh, we have extra food. That was... What was I thinking? I'm used to not having enough food. Okay, so... But I forgot how we took casualties in that fight. Alright. We got some rogue settlers. Oh, we have a jackhammer in the background. Okay, actually, I might just take a break and wait for the jackhammer to blow over. Because this has been a pretty good segment. We've done well. I'm building a shrine. I've got minotaurs to help me out with my conquering needs. We still have rebellion here. Yeah, let's produce some more of those troops. And when we get wizards will also have ranged attacks, which will certainly help us win. Or warlocks, or whatever. The epitome. I think dark elves have an awesome end game unit in the wizards they have, magicians, whichever it is. But it's really hard for them to get there without getting creamed, because their earlier units are kind of crappy. Okay, I need more research and more skill, because actually I've been producing way too much mana. Okay, some mana deficits. Almost sounds like the jackhammer stopped, but I know he'll keep going. It's not too bad though right now. I mean, they're pretty far down the street, the jackhammer construction crew. That's actually, it is a very good time to bring up the fact that I haven't been producing as many videos recently because they've been doing a ton of construction on my street recently. They've replaced the water main, they've done a lot of construction work, I won't get into it. Lots of... You god darn engineers with your road building. I mean, it's useful, but... I mean... Yeah, stuff. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna save the game. Replace terrible situation with... jackhammer. Okay, so... Once again, thank you everyone for watching. It's been fun playing. And I will continue this video when construction stops. So, thanks again, and